And we live.
We are live, motherfuckers.
Do you do you hear the air blowing in my background, bro?
Slight, a little bit,
All right, hold on.
a little bit. Not a lot.
Let's see.
Nothing too big.
I'll do this shit.
Hey, nigga, it's hot out there, cuz.
Hold on. All right. What's the deal?
What's the D's Neil? Hey, man, it's a good game podcast, and we ain't done this in a long time. And right now, what we bring to y'all is we don't really talk about this too much. Baseball. We don't really talk about this too much in I feel, the black community. We don't really talk about baseball like that. I may be wrong. I may be wrong. But I feel like I don't know too many people that I can have a baseball conversation with.
I mean, you can have baseball. It's plenty of people you probably can have baseball conversation with, but it's when it always go to the butt because of the when you have to make the comparison to other sports and what's relevant in the black community. Not saying baseball isn't, but basketball and football just kind of like overshadows those things because baseball wouldn't be first choice in the black community. Because I remember coming up as a kid, like we went to go play baseball at the park or at the lot. We played for teams. We knew the game and understood the game and how to play it, but it was just something about watching it on TV. I don't think we was ever fully invested into it as the way we were basketball and football.
I can agree. I can definitely agree with you. I would like to get your top 10 baseball players.
I'm gonna tell you why I'm not gonna do that because I'm one that's not fully invested into it to even give you. I could name top a 10. I could name a 10 that I know of, but I wouldn't call
Bro,
them.
name your top 10, bro. Like you ain't gotta be invested in it because this is what makes it like your top 10 because you knew about these players. They made some kind of impact or whatever the case
I
may be.
wouldn't say that. That's not true because basically like this. If I'm not knowledgeable of abroad of baseball players, that means that I'm going to be just naming a top 10 that I'm familiar with, not exactly if I, because when you say a top 10, right? If somebody tell me to name a top 10 in the NBA, right? NBA players.
Uh-huh.
When I give my top 10, I'm going to be giving you a top 10 of who I think the 10 best players of all time in the NBA are. If I do football, I'm going to name the 10 best players I think ever played the game of football. I'm not going to be giving you my 10 best players. I'm going to be giving you just the 10 players I know of that played in baseball. I might name somebody that's not even good like that. I'm just familiar with them. That don't mean I think they top 10.
I want to know who do you think that you would name that's not good like that,
Are they gonna be some niggas? Of course, I'm gonna go Ken Griffey Jr. Ken
bro?
Griffey.
Wait, whoa, wait. We gotta. I gotta cut you. No, can't continue. We can't continue. I said name some niggas that you feel like may not be good like that, and you just know of them, and you said Ken Griffey. No.
No, because listen, I'm not saying if they're good or not. I'm just saying that would be me naming a top 10 that I'm familiar with because
Okay, no,
I
right.
don't know I don't know enough. Like with basketball, I could give you a top 10 greatest of all time, and I can give you a top 10 overrated niggas. I think that was overrated, and I can do the same in football.
Right.
Me giving you any kind of top 10 in baseball won't be saying that I think they the top 10 good or the top 10 whack. It's just the top 10 names I've heard of.
And first person you name, Ken Griffey. Who
Ken
who
Griffey
who?
Jr., Ken Griffey Sr., Barry Bonds.
That's three.
All right, let's go. Ken Griffey Jr., Ken Griffey Sr.,
That's two.
Barry Bonds,
Three.
Sammy Sosa, Mike
Four.
Piazza,
Five.
um, what's his name? Tommy Lasorda. Yeah,
Nigga,
yeah.
that
Uh,
top order, yeah.
uh,
But
uh, Babe Ruth, and now for for the rest of them, I'm gonna go newer. Otani,
uh-huh.
Mookie Betts,
Nah,
and let me see who else I want to throw in there. What's my boy name that won us the World Series last year? What's that nigga name?
talking about my boy Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman. I'm gonna go Freddie Freeman. That's my 10 right there, and that's really like a solid 10 too.
Man, bro. Because like I'm a nineties, I'm a nineties baby. You know what I'm saying? I was born in '87. When people that's what I don't like is when people were born in '87 and be like, I'm an '80s baby. No, you not, nigga.
The '90s baby, born in the '80s.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know shit about the '80s, nigga. Nothing. You
You,
know everything about the '90s. You could tell a nigga some shit, nigga. What, nigga? You know everything about the '90s. You were born in '87. You know everything about the '90s. You don't know shit about the '80s. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, my players, '90s, bro. I already have my list because these were people that I was like that got me into. You know what I'm saying? Like baseball, bro. People like Andrew Jones from my team. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, that was nigga robbing niggas for home runs, diving catches, anything you could think of that's out there in the outfield, bro, doing it. And then we got, nigga Greg Maddox. Like a lot of these niggas is Braves players. Y'all see what it is on the hat. Not biased though. But I gotta go with Cal Ripken Jr. He was just different. I remember when Cal Ripken Jr. like that was like as a young nigga that was a name.
I
Cal
remember
Ripken,
Cal. Man.
like that was a name, and then we had Ken Griffey as well. You know what I mean? Like Sammy Sosa, Mark McGuire, Barry Bonds. Bro, like I know I went over my shit, but Tony Gwynn was one of them dudes, bro. That was another one of them guys, man, that just but I know I have to give my top 10, even though I just named all these people. But my top 10 definitely would be even though like I say, it would start off with damn. Well no, I gotta take that back. I gotta take that back. It would start off with Ken Griffey. It would start off with Ken Griffey, nigga. Like, can you go wrong with Ken Griffey? No. Then it would start off with I mean it would lead off with it's Ken Griffey, Mark McGuire, Sammy Sosa, that's three. Bo Jackson, that's four. Um I'm gonna go with motherfucking because we're not just talking about hitters, we talking about baseball players all around. So my number five, I'm gonna go with Randy Johnson. He has to be in there. My number six, Andrew Jones. My number 7 is gonna have to be on number 7. And for me, Frank Thomas. Frank Thomas. What the fuck? Frank Thomas is gonna have to be that. My number 7. My number 8 is gonna have to be. Mm, damn. I'm gonna put Frank Thomas at my number 3 and move Sammy Sosa to. I'm gonna move Sammy Sosa to like bigger my number 7. So my number 8 would be Nolan Ryan. Nolan Ryan would definitely be my number 8. My number 9 would be mm, damn. Who did I see really do some shit, man? Who the fuck did I see do some shit? My number 9 would be my number 9 would be Aaron Judge. Fuck it. I gotta go today's time, right? My number 9 would be Aaron Judge. And my number 10, nigga, my number 10 is crazy because it's a newer guy, you know what I'm saying? And people may not agree with this, man. He just has to go to a different team. He has to go to a different team. But my young nigga Julio Rodriguez, man, from the Seattle Mariners. That's my young dude, man. I fuck with Cuz. That's my young dude right there, man. Cuz gotta go somewhere else, bro. He has to.
Where is because I know it started not too long ago. So like what part of the season is baseball currently in right now? Like how long would it be before the playoffs? I know it's
Right
still a
now
lot of
we're in
baseball.
like we're like shit, what, like 40 games in right now, 50 games in right now. You know what I'm saying? So I would say anywhere in what, like, hold on. Let's see, let's check it right now. Hey, that's why I like that I'm at the PC right now, cause I can put my shit up, cause oh, you on the joint. Hey, I nigga on the joint, cuz hold on. All right, so how many games are we in? MLB. Let's talk about it. Um, here we go. Yeah, so we talking like September, like almost August.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, we talking September, almost August.
And if you had to name right now the top the top 5 teams that in your opinion, non-biased, the
Mm-hmm.
top 5 teams realistically right now that if if we was if we was in the play, if the playoffs was here right now, name your top five that you think would be most likely to possibly win the World Series.
Phillies, number one. Nigga, I call him Hawkeye. My boy Hawkeye Harper, nigga. Hawkeye Harper, nigga. Anybody who fuck with baseball, nigga, this is to all the baseball fans who watching this shit. Hawkeye Harper, nigga, don't fuck with him, bro. Don't piss this man off, bro. Don't piss Bryce Harper off, bro. You piss Bryce Harper off, bro. I can almost guarantee you Cuz is hitting. Cuz gonna hit about 2-3 homers, Cuz in the game.
Yeah.
Don't piss this man off, Cuz. Let him be. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk no shit to him, Cuz is one of them players that lock in, bro. He locks in, nigga. We call him Hawkeye, nigga, because, bro, it's the look he give the pitchers. He intimidate pitchers, bro. He intimidate them. They walk him. They walk him. They know better than to give him that. You got some pitchers that, you know what I'm saying, are good enough to give him that pitch that's straight down the middle. Nigga, I'm going to test your bat real quick. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you got some pitchers that's like that. Nigga, I know who you are, nigga. They going to test cuz. They
Yeah.
going to test cuz. For sure. And then you got them ones that do that. And cuz got to let them know, hey, cuz, I'm big homie. I'm big hungry, nigga. For real, nigga.
Who
So,
was the number two?
goddamn, man. So I got Phillies, and then I got us. I got my Braves, and the reason why I got my Braves is because my team, it's not about the pitching. Our pitching sucks. Our pitching fucking sucks, nigga. We have no pitchers. They are ass, nigga.
And you got
Ass,
your team like at number two to win the World Series right now.
definitely.
I said no bias.
No, look, listen to me though. You're not listening to me. I ain't finished. We are ass at pitching. We are ass at pitching in the sense of when it comes to the bullpen. Certain games, you know what I'm saying? Like the starting pitchers we have, we can get by. Because we started off 0-7. But look at where we at right now. Look at where we at right now. We started off 0-7, nigga. They was counting us out. Hell, I was counting us out, nigga, as a fan. Like, we never start, like, bro, what the fuck is this? Nigga, 0-7? So, what I'm saying is, what we got right now, we ain't got the pitchers, but we got the hitters. So, my team is a team that can go down, nigga. It could be 7-2. The other team is up. It could be 7-2, nigga, in the seventh inning. My team is the type of team that'll come back and win. We got hitters. The Braves have hitters.
Bro, y'all third in your division right now.
We have hitters. We have hitters.
The Atlanta Braves are third in the division.
Definitely.
With
We are third in our division because we started off 0-7.
with more y'all 24 wins and 25 losses. Let me see.
Because we lost today to the Nationals.
I see that. They 23-7. I mean 23-27.
They got my boy CJ Abrams over there.
Let's see. American League East. Oh, and them Dodgers, they number one in the division. So
What the fuck does that mean?
who is your number three team right now? Could you
Cause
your number
my number one was
you said the Phillies, right?
Number one was Phillies. My
And
number
number
two,
two
my
is
number two is my
Atlanta.
Braves,
Who was number three?
Dodgers. You didn't even let me get to what I but you gonna be like, how can the Dodgers be after the bro? Look, it's not no bias shit, bro, at all in any kind of way. Like the Dodgers were definitely my number three because, bro, like I just feel like we got more. We better than y'all when it comes to being down. We,
And
we
what was the
better, we better than y'all when it comes to like nigga. When we win games, it's because we didn't came back from being down 7-2, 12-4, shit like that. We come back and win games like that, bro.
but
So
last
I,
time they had to see the Dodgers,
Otani was nowhere. Otani was nowhere to be found, nigga.
it it
Thank.
don't matter.
Hold on, wait. Thank my boy. You know what I mean? Let me fix my cap. Let me fix my cap. Cause thank my big bro. You know what I'm saying? Freddie Freeman. You know what I'm saying? Thank the big homie from the Braves organization for really helping y'all, and not just him. Teoscar Hernandez should have woke up with a brand new car in his driveway. Nigga, Edmund, either Edmund, however, whatever, however you say his name, he should have woke up with a brand new car in his driveway. Like, bro, like that motherfucker old Tiny wasn't nowhere to be found, nigga.
Bro,
Quiet,
I'm
hush,
asking you.
hush mode. That nigga
I'm,
was, that nigga was, nigga. He was, nigga. He
how
was.
many how many did the Braves win out of the series with the Dodgers the last time they seen them?
Ah, bro, I'm not worried about that. That's neither here nor there.
All right, who was your number 14?
That's neither here nor there, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's neither here nor there. My number 14, Yankees. Rest in peace to my granddad. Number 4, Yankees. Nigga, like, how can we not have the Yankees? Like, just like, bro, like the Yankees are. Man, I'm glad that they got rid of Soto. I was so happy when they got rid of Soto. Wasn't but I'm not gonna sit up here. Let me take that back because I'm not gonna sit up here and didn't act like Soto on to the Yankees wasn't like the greatest thing in baseball history, nigga. Every fan of baseball was like, "Oh shit, Soto, nigga." Soto went to motherfucking Yankees, bro. This shit about to be crazy, nigga. Bro, I thought baseball was the face of baseball, nigga. When we saw that Soto went to the Yankees over there with this nigga Aaron Judge, we thought like the whole face of baseball just had, like everything just changed, nigga. What the fuck just happened? Soto went over there with Aaron Judge. That's cheating, bro. Is what a lot of us thought. That's cheating, nigga. That's fucking cheat mode, nigga. What? That's cheating, nigga. And then real fast we found out that nigga suck. I ain't get I ain't get I ain't nigga found out kid. That nigga suck, kid. These niggas ain't going nowhere, kid. Hey, bro. So then, the Yankees just played the Mets. The Yankees just played the Mets in the series, and that first series when Soto went up the bat. Oh, nigga, they was on him. The whole crowd, cuz they turned their back on him. That was what they did in the crowd. Everybody in the crowd, they turned around. They didn't. They wasn't looking at the field. They turned around. They turned their back on him.
Yeah.
Sellout, nigga. It was a sellout, nigga. They turned their back on him. And they got nigga, them niggas got beat, nigga.
I want to touch on another subject.
Yep.
I don't know if you see the title. but like we gotta talk about it because it's like the hottest shit in the media right now.
What's that?
Did he do it?
Look, I said. I said.
Have you been keeping up with some of the Diddy trial?
I've been keeping up with some of it, bro. I've definitely been keeping up with some of it, bro.
What
And,
did you think about Cassie testimony?
from what I heard, I didn't hear the whole thing, but from what I heard, I just feel like, bro, like, I mean, were you really a victim like that, like that? I mean, yeah, no is no and shit like that, but you a freaky motherfucker too.
She sound more like a accomplice than a victim
You get what
to
I'm saying?
on the real.
Like you a freaky motherfucker too.
She what fucked me up was how she ain't sitting next to that nigga fighting this too when the escort she got up there and claimed that Diddy was instructing the escorts to pee in her mouth.
Right.
And the escort get on the stand and say he never heard Diddy say to pee in her mouth. He said he was instructed by Cassie to pee in her mouth.
Mm.
So then there was a there was that, and then they said it was times where Diddy even got mad because he was like, tripping that she wanted them to pee in her mouth so much.
Yeah.
Like, damn, bitch, like, yeah, it's a freak off, but bitch, you going too far.
You doing
Bitch,
too.
you out here just gargling piss? What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Hey, what the hell? What the hell?
Yeah, man, but I think and then they had the girl from Danny D Kane. Is that the name of the group? Danny
Yeah.
D
I,
Kane?
I didn't see her shit. I didn't see hers, but I know she. They said that she was like she was on that motherfucker too. It was her
Yeah.
time. She was going, say her shit. Now you see the shit with the chopper nigga, right?
I didn't see it because he ain't a part of the trial, but I know he been doing interviews and shit talking
Interviews,
about.
bro. He been doing interviews, yeah. Coming doing interviews, and I'm like, damn, shit he been saying, because he like, man, me and Fred not talking right now. I saw one interview he did where he was like, yeah, no, me and Fred not talking right now. And you know what I'm saying? He like, because of him putting it out there that, Fred fucked Sheriff.
Yeah.
He put that out there. Oh yeah. I walked down Fred fucking Sheriff, whoop all that kind of shit. And yeah, Fred got hot. Well, as he said, Fred got hot at Cub for saying that, nigga. Like, damn, nigga, you putting that out there, bro. And
Man,
my
that's
thing is, bro, with a lot of this shit, with a lot of these niggas, it's like, damn, y'all niggas really just out here telling, nigga. That's what y'all really doing. Y'all doing this shit because they offering y'all, whatever little bag that they giving y'all. They offering y'all a little ass bag, small bag for y'all to go on here, do these interviews and say the little bullshit that y'all say.
the sickest part about all this shit is it be kind of like, damn. In the '90s, I can remember when Lil Kim had to get rushed to the hospital for them to pump her stomach,
Mm.
and she had like so many ounces or whatever of semen that they pumped out of her stomach. which means she had to be backstage at that concert, neck and everything. And it's just like in today's time, if Lil Kim would have did that, she the opportunity to be victim is so open in today's time. She was back there sucking dick because she wanted to, and then went to get her stomach pumped, and that was that. Cassie was doing some of the same type of shit, but want to be a victim and shit. And it's just like that's why the '90s was so great because it wasn't sensitive. A freak off bitch could be a freak off bitch and then have to hide and shame and try to play victim and then start Me Too movements and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Now these freaky ass bitches willingly do this shit, and then when they get exposed, they play victim and oh, he was in my head. Like it's a crime to be in a bitch head now. I, like what the fuck? It's a crime to be in a bitch head. It should be a crime for a bitch to be that stupid to let a nigga be in her head like that.
Right.
It should never be a crime for a man. Oh, Diddy got money. He powerful. All right. So him having money, having a label, a worldwide known label, successful label, and he has something you want, and you got something he want. It's an even exchange. It ain't no robbery. So when they say shit like him using his power because of her pursuing a career in music, and he dangled his success over her head to make her want to keep chasing success was the reason she submitted to these acts. Well, it's like, damn, I didn't know that was a crime that a bitch want to pay the price for fame, because that's really what that is. You're trying to pay the price for fame.
Right.
So is he guilty or is she guilty for being thirsty? You should have went and got your career the rough way, like a lot of people have to do. Sing your ass off until somebody want to invest in you. But you want to go gargle piss and shit to think that you gonna find success. No, you did this to yourself, reaching for something. This man, like, it's just crazy to me, man.
Yeah, that shit. Like when they was doing all of that gargling piss shit and all that shit, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, nigga, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Like, what y'all got going on over there, kid?
They fucked me up when they say the nigga Diddy. They say the escort skeet inside of Cassie. Diddy rubbed the thing, get the skeet out, put it on his nipples and tasted it. Some weird shit. I'm like, this nigga Diddy's a wild boy. What the fuck? What the fuck? Who the
Bro,
fuck is
like,
this?
it's like, bro, like, when we look at that shit with that video of him and Justin Bieber, bro, when Justin Bieber was like a young dude, you know what I'm saying? I said, bro, this nigga Justin Bieber look like, nigga, help me, nigga. Bro, that nigga said, yeah, his parents left him under my supervision. I'm his legal guardian. You don't know this man. You don't know this man at all. But this the man you left to be the legal guardian of your child while he's in LA, while he's in Los Angeles. This is the nigga that you're like, this is, you know what I mean? Like, this is the motherfucker who's gonna watch over him.
Right.
Bro, like, that shit is sickening, nigga, because you show, like, I feel like those are the kind of parents that are, they want they thinking about the bread, the little bread that they gonna get, or whatever kind of bread that they thought they was gonna get in the beginning. And it's no different. That shit been happening, like, with child stars. Let's talk about Gary Coleman, nigga. Like, nigga, what happens is they start getting these motherfuckers that they put in charge of the kids when the parents aren't there.
Right.
They get these people who they put in charge of the children to do, they supposed to be making sure they still get their schoolwork done and all this and all that kind of shit. But really, nigga, they be in there on some other shit.
Yeah, I mean, but but that shit crazy how the world picks and chooses who is okay for and who is not okay for it, because you got the OG of the shit, Michael Jackson. Nigga built a whole Never Land theme park and zoo and all type of shit in his yard, and then the people say he built it because he didn't have a childhood. Then he got children over there. He got children over there that's being left there with him for the Never Land experience. And then it even goes to, I don't know if it's fact or not, but I read some shit about even the children spending nights over there. Bruh, a nigga who didn't have a childhood and decide to, because we all got that piece of us that's like that, like something we might have never got when we was a kid as adults. It might not be a Never Land, but like I see some niggas didn't get a dirt bike for Christmas, when they was a kid. So now you see these niggas as adults go buy a dirt bike. Niggas who didn't get Jordans when they was little, they be grown men's going to buy all the fucking Jordans now, be excited and shit because they didn't have them as a kid. So I get the that aspect of it, of like sometimes people become adults and relive their childhood with the things that they didn't get to have as a child. I understand that. But if I seen a nigga, if I seen a nigga
I
and
know.
he didn't get Jordans like that when he was a kid because his parents couldn't afford it. So now as an adult he buying Jordans. Now let's say he got a Jordan collection of kid sizes and he want all the kids to come
Get
over.
the fuck out of here.
Hear me out. And he's saying and he's saying it's for me because I didn't get Jordans when I was little. But he inviting all the little kids that ain't got Jordans over there to get a pair of Jordans, and they spending
Oh,
nights and shit.
you ain't got. I'm not gonna let you do that, kid. I'm
What,
not gonna
what,
let you
what,
do that,
the,
kid.
the
I'm not.
concept I'm creating is the concept I'm creating
I'm not
is
gonna do that one, kid. I'm
hold
not, bro.
on, hold on. The concept I'm creating is the niggas I know that relive their childhood as adults and get things that they didn't have then. They ain't doing it like, oh, I need some children, some little children to do it with me so I can get the full experience of being a child. No, they just collect their fucking shoes. They get their dirt bikes. They don't involve children. If this nigga was having an identity crisis with his adulthood and his childhood, and he wanted to build a theme park, nigga, ride that shit with some grown people that didn't get a childhood too. What the fuck you got these babies at your house for, nigga?
Bro, they parents were there, bro.
And I'm bringing this up because that situation to me is no different from R. Kelly with them girls that he was promising careers to, and their parents dropping them off to him. Uh, uh, um, who else?
Yo,
The Nickelode, the
I,
Nickelodeon, the Nickelodeon nigga. That shit is no different
mhm.
from them wanting their kids to have a career, so they dropping their kids off with him. You know what I mean?
I was there, bro. I seen it, nigga. Bro, remember I took, bro, I worked at that studio. It was the Disney Nickelodeon studio, bro, that I was recording at. Bro, I was there when I saw, bro, I seen them, nigga. Yeah, man. Like I seen shit coming in and out of there that I felt like wasn't right. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Like I seen shit, bro. Like that was, yeah, nah, bro. Like nah, bro. That's not right, my nigga. Like so, I know that them niggas have been, but I mean that it ain't no secret. They been doing that. It ain't no secret that they been doing that kind of shit, bro. So it's just like I'm like, damn, you sitting there and you looking at shit, nigga, where it's like you putting this out there. Are you comfortable with that? But like, bro, like with Mike, bro, this is how I feel about Mike. Mike dad beat the shit out of him. Beat the brakes off that nigga. For bro, he beat the brakes off that nigga for befriending a frog, nigga.
bruh. But all I'm saying is that don't justify.
Yeah, hold on, kid. He beat the brakes off this little boy, kid. For befriending a frog, a mouse, a rat, a fucking nigga, whatever the fuck, bro. Like, could beat the brakes off, kid. He didn't allow Kid to have no friends. Kid ain't had no childhood, nigga. You about to just be singing, nigga. Wake your ass up and sing every day. Can you imagine, like, what, like, bro, like, that's like, bro, like, you just starting today, nigga. You wake nephew up every day, nigga. Nigga, you singing, nigga. That's what we doing. You singing. You gonna sing. He might be like, Dad, I don't know how to sing. Well, you gonna learn. He probably in his mind, shit. Fuck, you learn how to sing.
Man, you
But
can't
then
get it.
it's the pressure. It's the everyday pressure. It's the, oh man, like they, bro, they getting punished for every little fucking thing. Them niggas, even when they went and was going to different states and shit, bro. Them niggas knew they wasn't gay, cuz. Them niggas knew they liked women. They knew they liked girls. That's why they was trying to fuck with shit when they went on the road. They daddy was on some weird shit, cuz. I felt like if any of them were gay, it was because of him. I'm gonna blame it on him. I'm gonna blame it on him because it was like, bro, nigga, yo sons, nigga, they was on that. Nigga, they on the road. They young, they on that, nigga. They trying to get that.
I'm still not excusing that shit, and I get exactly what you saying, but the reason why I say I can't excuse that shit because, like they say, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. So, to me, it's like this: if Michael Jackson, if people can justify his actions, and I'm not even saying he touched them kids, I'm just saying that to have these kids spending the night at your house is inappropriate. You're a grown ass man.
Definitely.
So so what I'm saying is if we can if people can give an excuse for Michael Jackson, oh, he didn't have a childhood. His daddy whooped his ass, was befriending pets. Oh, they went out of town, they barely can get the girls and shit. They had to sneak and fuck bitches, all this shit. All right, then that mean all them pedophiles that's on SNY yards in them prisons that can't walk no main line. Listen. You ain't hear me. That mean that it's cool too to listen to their backstory because a lot of them weirdos got touched by their daddies or the stepdaddy. And so we gonna say that it's cool for Michael Jackson to have his actions because he's Michael Jackson, and we know his story because he's Michael Jackson, the famous Michael Jackson. His story is publicized. It's publicized, so people hear the story and they sympathize with him. But when you look at history, most child predators have the same kind of background. If it's not the same, it's similar. That's the average background of most child molesters and rapists, bro. So if we can use that excuse for him, then why we ain't using that same excuse? I don't believe in that shit, bro. Like a weirdo is a weirdo to me. I don't care how much success you reach right now. Diddy is one of the biggest music execs in ever. Nigga, the shit I'm hearing, I'm not looking at him like, man, that nigga gave us Biggie, nigga. That nigga gave us Mace, nigga. That nigga gave us 112. That nigga gave us what was it, SWV? Like
No,
I,
you look like, bro, nigga, what the fuck, nigga?
that's what I'm saying. I don't look at what we all loved him for and excuse him of his actions. So for some reason with the world and Michael Jackson, people sympathize with him. They loved Mike. He's the biggest star ever. And we still keep finding ways to create double standard and sympathize with his backstory of his and to sympathize with his current actions before his death because of his backstory, but we don't hold other people backstory to sympathize for them. That's why I don't sympathize with that shit. Cause I said before, the shit Mike was doing, nigga. If any nigga had an uncle that was living in the garage in the back house at Big Mama house and he didn't have a childhood. His daddy whooped his ass. He couldn't even have a pet roach. And so now he reliving his childhood and he got the local neighborhood kids having sleepovers with him in the garage. You're going to say Unc is a weirdo.
No, definitely don't feel that.
So why that same standard don't stand for the famous dancing ass Michael Jackson?
Look, it definitely stands for Mike. It stands for Mike, bro. My thing was, bro, like I'm not saying that I didn't never think that that shit was weird. I'm not saying that I never thought that that shit was weird. Well, would I let my kid go to Mike house? Like, hell no, nigga. I'd be like, Mike, what the fuck wrong with you, bro? Like, nigga, I would if Mike said, can your child stay the night, bro? Like, me and Mike had to catch a fade, bro. Me and Mike had to really squabble up. But hey, did you see the video where Cuz said Mike had a different voice that he would use, like his real voice?
Yeah.
Mike real voice was deep, nigga. They say that smooth shit was for TV and shit, nigga.
And they say that nigga had a squabble.
Nigga, they say Mike, nigga had a deep ass voice. Nigga, they like, bro, I didn't heard stories that some of like the OG motherfuckers that been around like behind the scenes that'll be like, nigga, Mike ain't who you motherfuckers think Mike is. Like, nigga, stop thinking Mike is just a buster type shit.
They say that nigga was from East Coast Crip.
He couldn't be. He
They say Mike was from EC, cuz.
I'll get into that, kid. Shout out to my niggas from East Coast, kid.
Hey, I seen a picture with Mike in the coasters, nigga.
I
Gee,
see, but no, kid. Hey, shout out to my niggas from East Coast, kid.
hey, I think Mike was from
Yeah.
EC.
Nah, kid.
First Street to 190.
They not getting Mike, kid. They not getting Mike, kid.
Yeah,
Not
Mike
getting
was from EC.
You say what?
I seen the picture, cuz he was with the
Bro,
Crips.
I seen the same picture you talking about. I seen the same picture you talking about. I'm not giving Mike, kid. I can't, kid. No, nigga.
I might have to go ask some old niggas from East Coast what that was about then.
Bro, he was shooting a video. That's what that's about.
With the homies.
He was shooting a video, cause of course he has some of them niggas there. Now I gotta ask you this. Okay, let me ask you this now. Do you believe that, and I wish that damn we could get like a older homie on this shit. But during them times, nigga, cause where the neighborhood niggas just kind of more popular to be on the scene, to be in all these like music videos and just things of that nature. Like where, yeah, bro, like, nigga, them niggas was in the music videos. You see the big names, nigga, they chunking up the end and all that kind of shit, nigga, like.
Well, you gotta remember, bro, they naturally had a presence in Hollywood because they've always been flamboyant. It hasn't been to these times, to these really like the 2010s, where the playing field has become even now, where you got gangster Crips who have become flamboyant, and that's from having money and shit over the years. It changes niggas, you know what I mean? When you get money, you start doing fly shit. I ain't never seen a nigga get rich, nigga, and just still be hanging outside at the store with a blower, drinking a beer, nigga, with a pistol on him, nigga, and he worth nigga $500,000, $1 million or something.
Fact.
Nah, money changes your situation. You got that paper, you gonna want to go shop. And when you shopping in certain places, when you in a different tax bracket, you're gonna you're gonna shop places where they offering you champagne and shit while you shopping. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna go eat at restaurants, fine dining, where you gonna learn manners that you didn't even learn in your house that you grew up in the ghetto, table etiquette. You know what I mean? And after a while, then you see a nigga, he fucking with different kind of bitches. He ain't fucking with the local hood rat named Keisha. This nigga having paper, so he might got him a little Armenian bitch out the Wilshire district that got him, at the nail shop, getting his feet healthily hit. You feel me? Getting his fingers healthily hit and shit. And
Right.
he going to different doctors' offices for his environment is changing.
It's different.
So it's gonna create like a when you come back down to the ghetto shit, you kind of like you too fly for this shit now. You know what I'm saying? And now it's more homies, like more gangster crips and other crips besides the neighborhoods that then stepped over into that world. But I'm saying that to say, the neighborhood crips had a stronghold on that lifestyle in the 80s and in the 90s in Hollywood. So when you see shit like Michael Jackson being with the Crips and you see like they neighborhood Crips is with him, and they gotta understand they've always been there. They've always been there because them niggas they was always flamboyant. I remember when I was growing up, the niggas that's why we used to always think, you know, nigga, it'll take 10 of them to whip me by myself. We had that mentality because we mistake we in those times we mistake flamboyant for being a buster,
Right.
which we was wrong as a motherfucker. You
Right.
know what I
Right.
mean? Them niggas just had been outside the box already. And even oh shit. Yeah, them niggas had been outside the box already. Even the ones who hadn't been outside the box, there's enough of their homies around showing them a different way for them to catch on to it. And it only prepared them for when, you know, they got their chance to be on the scene, they was already ready. Bro, shit, I'm still on there. Shit, it just, I don't know. You see, your shit just turned off. Shit, no trip. Shit, it's at 12. I'm finna end this